Hello. Oh, my webcam's not on. One second. Hello. Hi. How's it going? We're doing an early stream today, mainly because I'm busy the rest of the day. Um, and I really, really wanted to stream. Um, my hair is a little shorter. I did a poor job cutting it myself a few days ago. Um, and I think we're gonna finish this today, no matter what, because this is dragging. Um, and I think I'm trying to achieve perfection on something that is already good enough. I actually already tossed this into my reel, but I still want to finish it and edit it and get it good. Um, I wonder, you can probably see all this like crud in my room over here. I just got this, which is just a keyboard stand. I just got this, which you can barely see, but it's a new keyboard. So I have a bunch of boxes in my room from all of that. So I need to take care of that at some point. Um, yeah, so let's just get right into it because I do want this to get done. I have some fun stuff planned for the other streams after this little project is done. So I would like to get this project, done. And I think what we were focusing on was just getting each cut to feel like individual and like focus on its own thing. Um, well, hello, Kai. Yes, early stream today. I'll hit me with the hydrate right off the bat. I'll hydrate with water instead of tea because that's probably more hydrating. Well, I have to turn my phone alarm off. All right. So yeah, I think what we were doing last is just going through each one of these cuts here, and let me make this full screen for you. Going through each one of these cuts and making sure that they were like focused enough to where you could really have your attention drawn to the correct thing in the scene. Um, what we have like 7 cuts here, which isn't too much. Um, I think we got them all. I mean, let's just give it a listen right now and see where we're at. Oh, coming through my speakers. There we go. Cool. All right, so this is what we got so far. Okay. I don't think that's too bad. This first one. I think I want to add some like chimes and stuff, some like twinkles to that. I think that'll be. I had that idea a few days ago, and I was like, oh, finally, something to like spice up that jump a little bit. No audio from Ableton. Oh, that's because I have it muted. How about now? There it goes. So I'll play that one more time. So yeah, I think that's not too bad. It's kind of funny. I'm working on like a redesign in Reaper right now because I'm trying to learn Reaper, and I kind of don't want to spoil it because I'm liking how it's turning out, but it's a fighting game. Thanks, Kai, for the reference. Um, and I'm doing a bunch of like those punches and impacts, and the impact at the end there is sounding so weak compared to the ones that I'm making in the other project. But that's besides the point. Oh, thank you, Anita. Appreciate that. Also, welcome to the stream. Um, so I think we should start with honestly just adding in those chimes. I think that'll be good. Just like a good way to kick it off. And I think that's gonna go. Let's just drop that into sweeteners because that's sort of just like there's nothing on the whole sweeteners layer besides yeah, just a low cut. So let's just make a new track. And I'm gonna go grab my chimes really fast. Don't mind the sweatpants. It's still the morning. Oh no, okay. I don't want to get these all tangled. There we go. Okay, let me put these headphones back on. And so I think I'm just gonna record them out of this microphone here. So give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, there was two of me for a second. I'm gonna put these wind chimes over here. Thank you very much, wind chimes. Very appreciated. And so I think this should be fine. Usually I would do it with my other microphone, but I was kind of feeling just like getting it into the project faster more than anything. It's not like it's on screen for very long. It's literally just this cut right here. So we would probably fill up this amount of space with it. So I'm thinking just have it fade in a bit here. And honestly, I think that's good. It just needs to be louder. And I might even, oh, this is so weird. Because I've been using Reaper for the last like few days to try and get used to it. Uh, and I was just using it this morning. So switching between Reaper and Ableton is just like throwing my brain for such a loop because the tracks are on like this side and then over on the other side. Over here is where all the my media explorer is. So it's backwards in Ableton. That's more gong like. That's a cool sound, honestly. Not quite what we're looking for though. Let's actually group this. Let's duplicate that track. Get rid of that frequency shifter. Let's offset those a little bit. Scooch this forward. And then maybe we don't need this frequency shifter. They're kind of clashing a bit. And then let's just EQ it and add some reverb just to make it a little more shimmery. And then Ableton's reverb will be fine. This is nice. I forget, like, there's not too many effects that come with Reaper. So I'm like kind of like a fish out of water because I need to download like OTT and things to like use in Reaper. It's kind of a problem because my brain is so like Ableton focused after using it for like 2 or 3 years, and as like my only DAW. Well, I used Studio One for a little bit, but um, it's a little too echoey. That should be okay. Yeah, honestly, that does fill the space quite nicely. So the focus of this one, well, sorry, I'll finish my story. So yeah, I used Studio One when I first started because a light version of it came free with my interface. And then I bought Ableton because I wanted a better DAW. It looked like Ableton was a good fit for me. And actually, I took a class in it as well at school as like an extracurricular kind of thing. It was free, so like I wasn't gonna not take it. It's also with a professor I liked. But anyways, I took that class and I was like, yeah, Ableton's pretty cool. I'll take it. And so I waited for I think Black Friday, used a student discount, and picked it up, and didn't use anything else for at least 2 or 3 years there. I want to say like 2.5. We'll call this just chimes. There's no need to be cute about it. Okay, what are these? Honestly, I could compress those a bit too. So yeah, I used Ableton pretty much that whole time, and now places are using Reaper a bunch. And I need to learn Reaper. So now that places are using Reaper, I sort of need to at least be familiar with it. And it's very strange. It's very strange. Starting with Reaper is so hard because like there's nothing is done for you. With Ableton, like everything is just set. You can't really change too much in it. Um like keybinds are there. They're just the keybinds. I don't think you can even change them. Um but in Reaper nothing is set for you. You have to set it all up yourself, which takes time, and I don't really have that much patience, to be quite honest. I don't have a lot of patience for that. Um, I'd like to just look up a keybind and get used to it instead of having to set my own keybinds for every action that I do, or setting up macros. Like, what the heck? I'm not gonna set up macros for my edits and whatnot, but I understand why people use it. It's also really CPU efficient and all that, so it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but I'm a little salty just because it's taking forever to get used to it. Took me 2 years, says Kai. Oh my gosh. I'm sure it'll come to me. Like I'm getting used to it. It's not impossible for me to do things in it. I've literally only had it for like 4 days, like 4 or 5 days. Um, but I did watch a cautious course and it was very helpful. Um, I still need to figure out automation, but I'm sure that won't be too hard. A lot of just I need to figure out where things are and get used to the keybinds, and I think then I'll be off to the races. And I need to get used to not having Ableton effects in there. Now that I am, I see the benefits. I wish they had like a pre-set up version of Reaper on their site to suit workflows so it would feel more set. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. It'd be kind of nice if it was just like, here's some keybinds. Those vocals are honestly a bit loud. Might turn those down. I like this one being pretty prominent, but these other ones don't need to be as loud, I think. I think those hits need to be like more. I just trashed actually something that we could use for that. Let's add it to the Foley layer, maybe. Yeah, there's a hits layer here, which is... We can make those even better, I think. We don't need to go as visceral as what I was doing previously, but let's grab this out of the trash. This is a recording of a bunch of like, basically I just took a bunch of random stuff from my box over there that's in my little cubby wall, the yellow one on the I guess your left right now. There's a bunch of random small things in it that I can use to record. And so Kai sent me this Killer Instinct video a while back, like less than a week ago. But he sent me this video about the sound of Killer Instinct, the like updated version of it. And it's really interesting. And I really liked everything that they did in it. So I went around my room and just smacked a bunch of things to try and emulate those hits, which is what I'm using for my redesign in Reaper. But it turned out really nicely, actually. I think there's some hits somewhere that I could use. Let's use these. And then let's use like... I used a ping pong paddle and it was kind of an interesting choice. It doesn't quite work. I liked these, I think. Or what was it, these? Yeah, those are cool. I think these are also good. Like, no, those are just more of the same. I'm interested to see what's over here. Sort of just more of the same. So maybe we just go with those. What I'm gonna do here. Oh, nice. Okay, so it's the same. Thank goodness. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. In Reaper, I have it so Command Scroll is my zoom in and out. And it's very nice that this zooms in and out based on where my cursor is too. Just how I have it set up in Reaper. I'm pretty much making Reaper just Ableton. So I'm glad that I got those keybinds right. Whoa, that doesn't need to go over there. Okay, so this, let's grab just a hit from this. Zoom in on it. I still will grab up here though and do that. Any processing on this at all? No. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got a lot of room to work with. So let's first start with some decapitator. This is basically what I did in my other redesign. I'm gonna distort this quite a bit. I wish I had like a transpose control in Reaper that was like this. It'd be kind of nice. I mean, I know where it is. I'm just used to doing it this way. Then let's add an EQ. That feel a bit more powerful. Whoops. Let's grab one of these. Let's grab that one. I wish I could select things like that. Reaper, that'd be kind of nice. Oops. And then with this guy, we're gonna use some Devil Lock on it. Mainly just to capture the reverb of my room. And then we're gonna put Decapitator after that to distort that sound pretty much. And what I actually did in my other one was I put Ambassador before the Decapitator to make it distort just like an absolute massive amount. Like that. I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to do something like that. Like, I know I just explained what I did, but looking at this EQ, I'm just like, I could explain. Like, look at this. Why am I doing this? But then if you put it together, it should hopefully be okay. Sounding a bit bad, though. Oh, that's right. I have to click up here. I wonder if I can make this louder. Maybe that's a bad idea. Maybe we get rid of this EQ again. Pitch this down. It just feels a bit dull, those other hits. I liked it. I liked it there. I liked it being early. Let's grab these then and toss them over here. We'll grab some other hit from here. Maybe that one. You can scroll this across. Grab the reverb of this. So then we have... Make this a little lower. So yeah, I think those are just a little bit more satisfying. Weirdly enough, this is more just like a noise than anything, like a noise layer. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird how that works, but I mean I like it. You don't have to like it. If you don't like it, then feel free to feel free to not like it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. It's early, man. I'm not used to like talking this early. This should have a bigger like. It should have like a kind of thing. Which I feel like we could even steal from the same recording, right? I could shove this all the way over like here. Maybe like this stuff. Yeah, that is good. Let's grab that bad boy. Add some fades in there, just so we're working with the clean clip. And I'm actually going to like compress the daylights out of it. Again, this is one of those effects where I'm like, I can explain. I'll put a limiter after that. Why not? Seems like a good idea. But then I can just pitch that down. It's a bit artifacty. We can see in context maybe how that sounds. Okay, wait, let me resample that actually. I wish I could resample stuff in Reaper a bit faster. This takes freaking ages sometimes for me to get it set up. Okay, so now that we have that, I can like close that. I wish I could just set it input as the master and then just go. We have to do a couple of things. I'm sure I could set up a macro for it. Probably should, because I do that a lot. Oh, there's a man in our neighborhood that has a one wheel and like a pink helmet with white flames on it. Raddest guy in the neighborhood. He's always riding. He's always out, going as fast as he can down my street in his one wheel. And like, honestly, I appreciate it. I kind of want this one to be really impactful. Turn off my phone alarm. There we go. I think I'm going to do some volume automation then on this whole thing. I should do some transient Why don't I have any, like, I don't have anything on this. I need to do, like, some distortion. Get this noise back down a bit. SPL, transient designer. I also just got transient master from getting contact and or complete 13 or whatever. Oh, it feels so dull though. I hate it. Like I hate this. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Does it need to have like ting, king, ching, like kind of stuff in there? I think it does. I think that will go under metal Foley. God, there's a lot of freaking tracks on this project. Um, let's just use these two for those three. Let's go with those three. Let's try this out. And I think I might have to sidechain the ambience a bit for these. Where are you? Let's go right here. I'll definitely want to pitch these down a bit, I think. Just so they stand out a little bit more. And I'm going to want Devil Lock on that. Maybe a bit of distortion on there for saturation. And a little bit of overdrive, I think, as well. Then we can clean it up with a little EQ. Just so it's not so obnoxiously high frequency. And I might actually duplicate that. I might, I mean, I guess I will. I'm going to go into Metal Sounds, which I think I was just in. Grab these. Yeah. Let's layer these in there as well, just so we get some chunkier bits. Oh, my CPU scares you? Oh, is it like cranking? I haven't dropped any frames. I'll hydrate as well. My CPU also kind of scares me. It does get pretty high working in a bigger project file like this, which is spooky for sure. Like if I play it, it's at like 50%. Just idling, it's at like 20. So a little spooky. This could be a different hit, I think. Let's try that one. Let's have those ring out a bit more. Oh, that's all my... It's all this stuff over here that I didn't get rid of. Let's just delete those. We'll save. I should make a new project file, actually. Let me just make sure I'm not like displaying anything NDA really fast. Okay. We're good. I'm also going to readjust my mic really fast. Sorry about this. Okay. Okay. I think that's fine. This is just going to be if I even like that. What does she sound like in game? What is this character? Hold on, let me find a video. Actually, I should have just done this from the beginning, right? But let's see. League of Legends character with knives. I'm sure that's Broken Blades champion trailer. League of Legends Wild Rift. What the heck? Okay. Let me just Google search it. League of Legends character with knives. Make sure no one in the chat's telling me who it is. Okay, we're good. Katarina. And then if I do League of Legends, Katarina. That's not her. Aurelia. League of Legends, Aurelia. That's her. Okay. Videos. Champion Spotlight.
This is Aurelia, the Blade Dancer. Aurelia uses the traditional dances of Ionia to levitate an array of deadly blades.
Yeah, looks like she does. Let me pop this over here. Okay, so let's learn a bit about Aurelia really fast.
Her graceful movements may seem tranquil at first, but a furious tempest awaits anyone who threatens her home. Welcome to the Aurelia Champion Spotlight.
The dance begins.
That's a cool sound for her blades.
Aurelia's Q is Blade Surge. She dashes to a target, damaging and applying on-hit effects to it while healing herself a small amount. The damage is increased if the target is a minion or monster. If the target dies to Blade Surge or was marked, we'll get into that in a second, its cooldown is refreshed. Aurelia's most iconic ability can now work wonders in and out of a minion wave. Use it to dodge attacks, dive opponents, and snag kills. On your mark, reset, go. Aurelia's E, Flawless Duet, is one way to mark enemies.
Okay.
She sends out a blade and can recast it to send a second blade to another location. These blades will fly toward one another, damaging and stunning enemies caught in the crossfire.
Got it.
Champions and large monsters are marked for Blade Surge resets. If you don't recast the ability within a few seconds, the second blade will simply drop at Aurelia's feet, triggering the damage and stun as normal. Flawless Duet lets you strike at all sorts of unexpected angles.
What if I just do Aurelia League ability showcase? There's got to be something, right? Whoa.
The blades are honed.
Whoa.
Let us test their edges.
This is more modern. Okay. Whoa.
I dance on your grave.
God, this game sounds so sick. God, dude, I don't know what Riot is on, man, but they're so good. The sounds they make, man. That thing is insane. They're like, oh, that's so satisfying. And their mixes are always so clean.
None can do what I do, so I will do it.
Okay. Oh, hello. Sure, we don't need a skin showcase. All right. Whoopsie. So I'll be honest, that was fun, but didn't quite help me at all. I think we need some like slashes in there. So I'm actually going to group these. And we're gonna make a couple more layers for some slashes. There's 3 slashes right there. That would be perfect. Bring the volume down a bit. Okay. I think we'll need to layer this with like the knife scrapes that I have as well. Because these are a bit dull. I think something like that. And then if we toss Devil Lock onto it. I'm curious to see how many instances of Devil Lock I have in like certain projects because I use it so much now. I think this just needs to be shorter. And then let's grab those knife scrapes as well. I think these ones will be good. The more like slick sounding ones. So just right off the bat, I am going to Devil Lock these as well. I'm going to pitch them down quite a bit. What? No, that should go in the sweeteners layer, actually. Let me delete this track. Because this is feeling okay. I'll call this slashes. But I think it could feel a bit better. Needs to go way back. What if I did something like this? This could be cool. Did a little crossfade action. Why don't we just delete that? Make a new track. Oh man. And then we add in another scrape. Let's try that one. Honestly, these might be too much. Come on. This project is really, this project file is struggling. Okay. And then I think under here, I want to add in some like white noise being filtered. That's like a kind of thing. Let's grab white noise long underscore 01. She does a hit like here-ish. All right, so let me grab Filter Freak. Just gonna automate this frequency to do that. Bring up the resonance. So it's just kind of like a filtery thing. The next hit is right there. And then the next one would be about here. And then I'm gonna automate or change the start point of the automation. So that feels different. Maybe one of those. Change the curve of this one a little bit. Cool. And make this one a little longer as well. So I'm actually going to freeze and flatten that so it's easier to move around. Get rid of all of these. This one's a little early. Oh, I keep hitting W and that thing's all the way over there. What? Why is the project so wide? Oh, probably because all of my source material, right? If I hit W, it changes the zoom to like fit the entire project. A little annoying. I'm gonna go use the restroom really fast. We'll come back to this. So give me like 5 minutes. Thank you. Be right back. Okay, so I made about 2 realizations in the restroom. One, probably need to cut some stuff. I made 3. I probably need to cut some stuff. I should try some frequency shifting and reverb. Go like full anime with this, at least for the hit sounds. And then also like, sorry, uh, this isn't really mixing at the moment. It's more. I mean, I guess it is, right? We're trying to make things. We're trying to bring the focus to certain things, which are the hits during these moments. Um, so I think what we really need to do is maybe maybe we need to get rid of these whoosh packs. Cause like these sound fine. Maybe we just need to get rid of these. Got a lot of low end going on. We do some transient shaping on these. EQ that a bit as well. Maybe bring them up in volume. They're all pretty quiet. I think this needs to be down here instead. This could be down in pitch. I like the echoey guys at the end. They're really funny to me. Let's scooch those back a bit. Pitch this back up. I think it was fine where it was. This could definitely go back quite a bit, I think. Or no, forward, I mean. Needs to line up with this, which it is just about. This could go forward a smidge, so it's not right on top of the transient. The kick drum. I think this one should be fine, but we can scooch it just a smidge forward. I kind of want this scrape to still be back, though. Let me scooch these scrapes just a bit back. Let me do a little reverb on that. Let me just automate it in about here. Cool. I think on those I'm going to compress them a bit as well, just to bring out some of the detail. I think compression, some compression to bring out the ringing noise would be good on these. I think these really just need the ringing. Maybe this isn't at 0% either. It's like a little bit probably goes a long way. That's also a lot of bit, 20%. You could extend those out probably. Bring this up in pitch a little bit. I think that's okay. It's tough because they're not getting like stabbed really. It's hard to be like shink, but they are getting hit with swords. Knives, I guess. What do we have in here? I think we should bring this track up a bit to where the kick drums and stuff are up here. Yeah, let's drop those right there. Let's scooch them forward just so they're not taking over the white noise. And then I want to frequency shift these so that they're more like kind of stuff. Maybe not that much. And then maybe something a little lower for this. It's a little quiet. I think we'll compress that then. Run that through maybe Decapitator. It's very tonal, and I kind of want to dirty it up a bit. This one could use a different automation, I think. Could just be like... Even just do it being shorter. How about something like that? I think that kind of works. Let's hear it in context. Okay, so we're gonna probably want like, let's just be a little lazy and grab like these. That actually is on accident, but it kind of sounds good. Yeah, I like that. It's a little like a... Might bring the volume of these clips down a little bit. But that was a happy accident. Let's just grab this. This. Does the actual hit happen about here? Let me scooch this back a bit. Let's grab this hit and pitch this down a bit. I think this could have a longer reverb time. Yeah, something like that. That's cool. I think that's fine. Might scooch these back a bit again. Now bring the volume of these clips down. Yeah, I think that's good. I think maybe even like, let's see, what's the volume automation like on this? Like I might boost the volume of that by like a little bit in the Foley. And like I'll bring this down a bit while they're in the air. You can really have like a cool shining moment almost for this. Kind of needs to go a little longer though and not be so dramatic. And then on here, probably even in the sweeteners, we could do like a big shimmery like sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Maybe we do the chimes again. Yeah. Okay. I think it's funny, but I won't have it that loud. And I'll actually pitch these down a bit. And make them a bit shorter. I kind of want to do like a big whoosh almost, like a white noise thing. keep hitting W. Let's toss a reverb onto this. 100% on the dry wet. Yeah, just something like huge like that. Bring up the size, get rid of this stuff. Maybe add a little chorus to it for stereo business. What if we frequency shifted it, you know? Let's do something like that. Kind of smells like cat food. Not sure why. Let's freeze and flatten that. Maybe some breakfast that my dad is making is some cat food for himself. I don't know why my dad would be making cat food. We don't have a cat anymore. I don't even think we have cat food laying around anymore either. Yeah, that's cool. Let's bring that down by like 15 dB. I think we could probably even just do it in here. Add some more metal. This is machine sounds. I always do that. Let's do this one. Put a big reverb on it. Press it. Bring the stereo and the size down on this, but the decay time up. We can frequency shift it up a bit. Do it like right there. Let's duplicate that. Maybe just mess with the pitch and the frequency shifting. Bring the pitch down and the frequency shifting value down a bit. They're probably clashing a bit. Yeah. Let's try different scrape. That one works. Don't really like this. I like that. That's actually really satisfying. Weirdly enough, this thing. I don't know why, but it feels good in context, so I'm gonna keep it. I think there might be something in the main knives layer. God, could you imagine? Like, look at this timeline, dude. It's insane, man. I gotta get some chapstick. This timeline's nuts. I I think this is one of those instances where I'm putting so much time into something that it's making it worse. I'm like being too picky with it and not just calling it. And I think I should. Because the only feedback I'm getting on this is my own. So I'm just sort of going in an endless feedback loop. I think in the sweeteners here, I will automate that volume to go down as the people voices come back. So that is about here-ish. That can go back up. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's clipping because of these, because of some extremely high frequency content. So we just got to cut that and do the same thing on this one. It helped. What if I mute those? I'm gonna get rid of that Wilhelm, by the way. I love that I colored it red. It's so funny. But I don't want to put that in my reel. Like, I was watching Real Talk, the like most recent one, and someone had a Wilhelm in theirs. It was like super obviously in there, so I was kind of like, oh. And then the thought occurred to me, like, if I get caught with a Wilhelm scream in my reel, I'm gonna be in the trash pile. Like, if they love it, then like, cool. More often than not, though, I would not be surprised if some recruiter or HR person is just like, what? What's that? Trash. You're out, son. No Wilhelms in my house. And then I don't get a job because I try to make a funny joke. But the thing is, I also think it kind of works. But I'm going to mute it for now. Yeah, I'll mute it for now. Maybe I'll replace it with another scream. Let's go find one. Libraries, medieval battle, sound effects, male voices. Let's toss that one right there. Maybe even another one. One like all the way to the right. I love that it's like so late. We pitch this down a little. Okay. I think that's good. Let's listen to the whole thing again. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Well, I think that's okay. Um, if I have that in there, maybe I don't need this. I have like 3 different things with low end playing at the same time, which gets a bit clunky. I think that's the only part that's clipping. Okay, maybe it's maybe it's this stuff. Oh, I'm also gonna, before I forget, side chain this. Oh Christ. The hits layer, right? Or the slashes layer, which is in the hundreds. Oh, it was just there. Flashes. There we go. So that way, the swords from the ambience aren't competing with the swords from our character. And I think just having it an extreme kind of compression like that is totally fine. It sounded good to me. Okay, I think that's okay. I might want to bring up the slashes though, volume wise. It's a bit much. I'm actually gonna bring that compressor. Oh, it's on the whole crowd. Okay. Is it on the ambience? Yeah, let's toss that onto the ambience as well. Oh, whoops. That's the wrong thing. Or no, I just put it on the swords. So let's put it on the whole crowd, actually. Oh, no, let's put it on the vocals as well. Let's put it on the vocal ambience, is what I mean to say. Good thing I separated that out. That'll show me in the future, I guess. And then on the ambience. Perfect. But we don't need that. Or that. I don't think we need it as strong on the vocals. Okay. Those are fun. What else could be making that? So it's totally um this? Yeah, this thing is super loud. Yeah, that was what was causing all the clipping and stuff. I think. I think that will be fine. We just bring this down a smidge. And then bring this down a smidge. Bring that up a smidge. Weird. I'm kind of tempted just to do like a limiter and call it on that part because I like how it sounds. Maybe I bring the bass down. It actually hurts it, weirdly enough. Hurts the headroom. Maybe I'll just leave it and I toss a limiter on the master. Or like at least a little bit of some compression. It hiccuped for a second there. I still think those slashes are a bit too loud. Okay, let's try listening again. Okay, I think this is pretty much there. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. Let me play a game of chess. Let me scooch this over. Go to chess.com. Let's do a new game. Let's do 5-minute chess. All right. Here we go. I'm white, so we have to move. Let's move you. Aha, thanks for the pawn. Nerd. Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. Because what you've done now opened up your king, my man. And you just yeah. Oh gosh. Bada bing. You've trapped your knight, my guy. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Right. I didn't think that one all of the way through. Um, I just lost my bishop. We have to do that, I think. And we just have to get that queen out of there. It's too pressurous. Pressurous? Pressurizing? It's annoying being there. Uh-oh. What are you doing? I don't like what this guy's doing. It's scaring me. I'm also using so much time. This dude probably doesn't even know like what I'm doing, to be quite honest. Because quite frankly, I don't know what I'm doing. Um, yeah, check this out, bud. Can't do too much about this now, can ya? Maybe they can. Right. Awesome. Very cool. Very swag. Very inconvenient for me. But here's what we can do. We can. Oh, what can we do? Can move this right there. Oh, but he's just gonna beep, and then I'll beep, and then he's gonna bop, and then we're in trouble. Maybe, maybe they're just like, what am I doing? What is this guy doing? I mean, they're an equivalent elo to me, right? I've not played enough games nearly to have an accurate elo, I think. Let's do that. We need to save some time. Right. Yes, correct. That would be unprotected, wouldn't it? Let's just do that, right? Yes. Okay, so now this is playing out. I think we still just take this pawn. I mean, he's gonna wreak havoc over there, but like, or why don't we do that? That way, if he takes this pawn, we can do that. Takes this one, we can do that. Kind of a okay play from my little brain up in my cranium. We're gonna take your pawn, my good sir. Yes. um, let's toss this guy up here again. Pin that knight down. Okay. I don't really want to sack this. Um, Do that. My hand is sweaty. Mm-hmm. Yes. I do not want to lose my rook. Ah! Oops. No. No. As soon as I let go of my mouse button, I knew. I wish I had like an oops emote that I could play. This is bad. This is real bad. We're losing big time now. If I wanted to just go 3 games, I would concede at this point, but I like playing these out to the end. Okay. Um no, his knight can just take that, can he? Oh god. 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 This is really bad. I have 50 seconds. This is really bad. Um This is so bad. I have so many pawns. They've look at their pawn structure. It's so solid. Let's do that. Oh no, dude. They're doing it. They're winning. They've decided that they are going to win. Honestly, I would have just done that. um, because now I'm just gonna take that. Yeah, right. I need to move quickly. I have. They just need to push my time pretty much. This is getting down to the wire. I'm stressed. I'm extremely stressed. Oh, I should have. Oh, we won on time. Okay. We won on time. Um, it's not really a glorious victory, but we won. All right, that was good. Get me out of here. Thank you, Ang Angagantang. 1, 2, 3. They got a pretty good elo now from Indonesia. Good game. Great one even. All right. Our ears should be fresh. Our ears should be fresh. That's almost a tongue twister right there. Our ears should be fresh. So let's give this a quick listen and see where we're at. Because I think we're pretty done with it. I think. Yeah, let's do it in full screen. All right, here we go. I kind of want like a big ringing out noise for when she does like something really, really like bing, like really noticeable. I think after that will be good. I think everything else is fine. Let's do one of these. Compress this. Run that through some reverb. And do 0 stereo. Maybe a little bit of stereo. Pitch it down a little bit. There's got to be like a scrape or something in there that's actually that rings out for a while. Try this one. Come on, there we go. Where is my double lock? There it is. And I kind of want to just do that. And maybe frequency shift this down a little. Yeah. And then let me utility and volume automate that so it doesn't last freaking forever. Okay. There's got to be stuff in here, right? This stuff needs to be more prominent too. Where's this stuff? Utility on this can go way up. Let's drop a utility on this. We scooch this forward a little bit. Cool. I think that's okay. All right, I think I'm happy with that. Let's call this done. With about 10 minutes to spare, too. Cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. So, let's play it one more time, and then we'll call it. All right, so now this is what we got. I could turn off my webcam for this. How about that? There we go. Cool. I'm very happy with that, actually. Let's save that. And I will export that. Probably post it online. Yeah, so keep an eye out for some more streams. Pretty much with how busy I am right now, streaming when I can. Still trying to keep it to once a week, though. Usually on Mondays. Future streams will probably be involving some Reaper. So that'll be exciting. Yeah, I think I have an idea for what I want to stream next. That'll be good. But I'm very happy to call this done. Call this finished. I might record a timeline view as well and then post that as well. So yeah. Wow. This is finally done. This is finally done. Thank goodness. Cool. Well, I appreciate everyone who stuck through and watched this whole thing from start to finish. Been a good run. We put at least like 25 hours into this thing. And I think it came out pretty well. So thank you to everyone who came out to the stream today for a few minutes, few seconds, even the whole time. Really appreciate it. I'll be back next week. Maybe this week, but most likely next week with some Reaper. Begin into that. That'll be fun. Cool. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye. 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 And goodbye. That was weird. I'm not gonna whisper like that again. That was kind of weird. All right. Goodbye.